Hey guys, it's Alex from the Fabled Academy. Today we will talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And especially why I am not angry anymore about Konami. So maybe you are angry about Konami at the moment, or you were angry about Konami in the past, but nonetheless, definitely let me know down in the comments. And we will not only talk about why I am not angry anymore, but why I was angry in the first place. And so let's just start right away. I think the first thing that really made me angry at Konami, or being part of the Yu-Gi-Oh community, however you want to call it, is that there were so many shit products coming out. And I want to show a small portion of what I think particularly were very, very bad products in my opinion soon in this video. But at first, I want to tell you all of the main points that I was angry about. So the second point was the actual power creep in the game itself, and that is not a new point, right? There are a lot of people who complain about this in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's just inherent, to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game style that every few months we basically have a new meta game with new power crept cards, and I was just over it. Like after a few years of seeing this and being part of the community, I was like, this is not for me anymore. And also that mixed in with that the story and the art style of which I fell in love with Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically were not really anymore seen for me in the new meta games, in the modern Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So for me it was really like the consistent storyline it basically was missing for me, and also the art style was going in a very different direction from what I have been loving for since my childhood basically. Still, there are some cards coming out that I think are really amazing looking, but overall I just think the art style and the storyline that they are going after is not really for me anymore. Then also that is paired with the next point which I was angry about. That is like Konami basically reprinting everything, and from what I'm seeing from outside, I'm not really buying that many Yu-Gi-Oh products anymore, though I will tell you what I'm buying for my collection soon in this video. It has just gotten worse. They're reprinting nearly everything, and that's basically crazy when I think about what kind of big portion, also financially speaking, I had in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm so glad I left this realm and basically traded or sold nearly all of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards for other things. And it just makes me sad sometimes actually seeing this. Back then it was making me angry, but like I said, this video is about why I'm not angry anymore, so there will be a twist in this video soon. Also, I not only want to say that they are making shit products like my first point, but I actually think their philosophy of releasing products and also taking those products into tournaments. So their philosophy with actually supporting their tournaments, so giving out prizes, I don't really support that. I don't really can stand behind that. So that's why I stopped buying products, and that's why I also stopped going to tournaments or following the majority of the competitive scene. And now let me actually show you some specific examples here. So one product that I specifically remember when it came out, I thought, okay, maybe this is a good route that they're going forward, is Ghost from the Past. And actually I think this is one of the worst products that Konami have ever released, and that's speaking from a collector that has asked for this for a long time. I really wanted to go for Ghost Rares and Ultimate Rares to come back to main sets like they used to do it in the 5Ds era. And then they brought out Ghost from the Past, and as I ordered some of it, I was really shocked actually on how big the product is, on how many cards were in there, how actually the product is just so oversized, and there's so much trash being produced for also so many trash cards in the set, for only people buying a lot of this product and then just opening up, ripping them and throwing them in a trash just to get this one Ghost Rare. And I really thought this is not really what it was like back then, and that's not what I want to support, not only from a TCG player standpoint, but also just I don't really have the right word here for English. I'm German, sorry. It's economically speaking, I think is the right word. Like I can't support a company that produces that many trash just to give out some few cards. Like, I don't really support that. It's so much plastic, and I really hate this product, I have to say. Okay, another thing that I really thought that was a really good thing at first was the Legendary Duelists lineup. And actually, I really loved the first few sets, the Magical Hero displays, the Ancient Millennium displays, White Dragon Abyss, and so on and so on. I think those were amazing products, and that really reconnected to my childhood and to everything that I loved about Yu-Gi-Oh! Getting also new modern cards. But then suddenly it really changed, and I'm very glad that I wasn't in the game for this newer Legendary Duelists displays, because as you can see, the prices are actually just breaking everything. Like, I watch videos online from Yu-Gi-Oh tubers sometime, and I can remember the time when those big Yu-Gi tubers were making videos about that stores can basically not longer carry Yu-Gi-Oh because these products are just so shitty. And I was like, these products were back then one of the best boxes actually to buy, the Kaibas, the Yu-Gi-Oh displays, and I don't get it why they are taking this road, but that's why I was angry. Then also looking at it from the outside, they even reprinted Retro Pack, and I was like, damn it, like I had a Retro Pack 2 display that I just bought to open it up later when I get 30, and I'm so glad I sold it a few years ago. I'm 31 now, and as I turned 30 1 year ago, I was like, remember that Retro Pack 2 display that I wanted to open, but I couldn't confirm holding this box for that long, as it was very expensive. But I'm also glad I sold it, because I think, nothing is safe anymore. Basically, everything can get reprinted, and even in the old layout. And so I love that they are doing some of the reprints, like this one. I really like the Retro Pack box, and I think I will get one in the future for myself. But I think the philosophy behind it is like, they really push me away with that, even being a casual collector, honestly. Though I like it on the other side too. This video is about why I'm not angry anymore, guys. Keep that in mind. Then I also want to touch on the old school reprints that they are doing with, Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, for example. I think that is actually pretty amazing that they do it from time to time. Though I can see also a time where I was angry about that too, because I was having some of those old school displays in Unlimited, and I'm very glad I got rid of them early on before these reprints were coming. Even though I have to say, even though they are reprinting many of the stuff, I can see and even have some items myself that I think even if they reprinted, they are not the same. But I wouldn't really spend big bucks on Unlimited boxes anymore, like I was open to do in the past. Then also something that I really dislike is that they are reprinting just Blue Eyes White Dragon and those old cards again and again. And if I search here on Card Market for Blue Eyes White Dragon with the exact name, there are over 140 reprints already of this card. And I don't know who needs that many Blue Eyes White Dragons, to be honest. Like, it doesn't everyone have enough Blue Eyes White Dragons? And then I also see sometimes Yu-Gi tubers making videos about, how good of an investment the new Blue Eyes White Dragon print is, and I'm like, guys, are you serious? Like, this is the 140th copy of this card. Who in the world needs another copy of this card? I also really dislike the new printing styles. Like, I'm a lover of those old school printings, but I can't really dig any of these new quarter century and platinum secret rare shit. Like, to me, it's just shit. I can't collect any of that. Like, if you like it, you do you, but it's not for me. And then also coming to the competitive side, I was just scrolling on YouTube today and was seeing this video, and I was like, the power creep is going on, and I'm like, who in the world wants this? Like, it's not for me. If it's for you, I'm happy for you, but I was so angry about it, and I'm not anymore. Like, guys, if you like that, I'm happy for you, but I'm out of this. So let's come back to why I'm actually not angry anymore. And that is like the first reason. You already knew that from the video now. I don't play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, and so I don't worry about it. Like, why would I even be angry anymore if I'm not a part of the community? But what I really notice is that sometimes I even these people who are in the community, in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, and they complain over and over and over again. And I see these people complain for years about it. And I'm just like, if you dislike it that much, just quit the game, guys. It's not that difficult. There are so many other games out there that you can play. Either you play the game and you're happy, or if you dislike it for that much, just quit it. Like, honestly, you can even play it casually with your friends like I do it. And that is why I'm not angry anymore, because I'm really happy that Konami have brought up with Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I like to now remember the good times in Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, and not worry about all those stuff that I'm angry about. I really enjoy, the love that I had for Yu-Gi-Oh! Until today, and I treasure that, the good days that I had with it, and still the reasons why I come back to the game from time to time. And I can even, take on another perspective and see why people even love it today. So I collect some old school cards. That's like, if I really want to show you some here, that's like a really card that I treasure in my collection is the Chaos Emperor Dragon from Invasion of Chaos, my all-time favorite set. And it's the gorgeous old school secret rare. And I can even remember, I even was at the 200th YCS in Utrecht. And I remember this card coming out. And I was so happy that they are reprinting it in the secret rare. And that they are basically making a makeover of one of my favorite cards of all time. So there's not only bad things in Yu-Gi-Oh! Happening. And also, I have to say, even though they are reprinting some things, they were even bringing out cool new cards like the enemy controller in Ultimate Rare. And I really love this. But I even think like these new Ultimate Rares, they can't really keep up with the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Ultimate Rares. Like these ones that I also still treasure in my collection, and I just recently, bought again. And I really, comparing those, the old school Ultimate Rares, they're really something different, I have to say. Even though I think, also for me as an old school player, they are reprinting cool cards still today. So I'm playing with my old friends from time to time, these old school formats, and that's like, we can even do it just building a Go deck. For example, I just bought some cards to build a Go deck, and I even plan on maybe going to YCS and playing Time Wizard there. Because actually, Konami did that. It's a good thing that they introduced Time Wizard, I think, and maybe someone like me is then coming back even to a tournament. So I also don't only want to, talk on those old school formats. I also was active during a time where these cards were legal, and I really treasure those too. Those were, for me, the new school cards. They're actually, I don't know if you call them old school now. Some cards are even still being played till today, but I even treasure these times when these cards were out at the first time. And even some of these were power creeped. And so I'm just, like I said, I'm not angry about it anymore. I'm rather looking at it from a different perspective and really enjoy the past that I had with Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, I realize things are really changing up, right? I mean, just imagine I have some other GOAT cards here. I don't know if you know these, but these are really special GOAT tokens. I think they were only given out during the time of Upper Deck in Germany at a few tournaments. And these are one of my all-time favorite collectibles in my Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection. But just think, if these days were still today, Yu-Gi-Oh! Haven't changed, and we were still just thinking about the GOAT format, that would be pretty strange actually. So I'm not confused anymore, that Konami changed, that Yu-Gi-Oh! Changed, and I think it would be pretty devastating actually if nothing changes, but you can choose if you want to be part of those changes. So I'm not really want to excuse some of the slaughter that was going on in Yu-Gi-Oh! And that Konami decided to do, but I just actively decided against that, and I'm happy about it. So it gives me really more peace in my life to not being angry about the stuff anymore, and rather giving me the opportunity to take the positive things with me, and also even wishing everyone that enjoying the modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff a good time. Also, I have to say, I really enjoy going to a new TCG. I play Flesh and Blood the most of the time these days, but I don't think that when you're switching TCGs that just everything goes to a fairy tale. Like, other TCGs also making failures and making mistakes. And I think that's just, yeah, something that you need to handle. Like some things will never be like you want them to be. And yeah, let me know your opinion actually. That's the end of the video. Let me know your opinion down in the comments below. Also like the video. I would really be happy about that. Subscribe to the Fabled Academy if you want to see more videos. I have some Yu-Gi-Oh videos on my channel actually, but not that many. Maybe I will do more in the future, so subscribe definitely if you want to see them. And also, if you want to support the Fabled Academy and myself even further, there is a Patreon link down in the description, which you can check out. And also, I have activated the YouTube memberships, so maybe you find something there. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. And don't be angry, guys. We see us in the next video.